Depression is just where you don't think you're ever going to get happy again. You don't see the light at the end of the tunnel.
When you're ready to get help, Charter is here, and you can call us anytime. Charter is more than just a hospital. We have lots of treatment options and lots of ways to make them work for you, whether it's days, after work, or on weekends.
Sometimes you have to face reality to make things better.
If you have a problem with depression or alcohol, don't wait to call. If you don't get help at Charter, please get help somewhere.
If you're hurt in an accident, whether in a car, a motorcycle, in a fall, because of a doctor or on the job, you don't always know where to turn. But with the right legal advice, you may be entitled to a large cash award. I'm Chuck Balkin. You know my firm, Balkin & Doran. We've handled cases like yours for over 30 years. Talk to us. We can help, and it won't cost you a cent unless you win. Call us for free at 1-800-INJURED.
Are you looking for some fun?
Got some extra time on your hands?
Then why not put it to good use here at Science Central?
Science Central is looking for sharp minds and smiling faces to volunteer in many different areas. After a 4-hour training session, all we ask is that you work at least 36 hours per year.
In return, you'll see the joy of thousands of faces as they get excited about science.
Call Science Central at 424-2400, extension 411, and volunteer today.
We put them to the test, 2 of the hottest diets around, the ones everybody's talking about. Which one will help you take off the pounds this summer?
Everybody loses a minimum of 15 to 20 pounds in the first 35 days.
Something to think about. Wait until you see the results from our weight loss experiment. One of our guests lost 54 pounds. Like that. Could one of these diets be the answer you've been waiting for?
My girl's got something to talk about.
Here's the story. 2 sets of twins wanted to lose weight. We decided to help them out by conducting a little experiment here on the Gayle King Show. The sisters went on 2 of the hottest diets around. One is called the Zone Diet. I know a lot of people on the Zone Diet. The other is the new Beverly Hills Diet. I know a lot about that one too. Now, the experts who developed these weight loss plans are here today. But before we meet them, here is what the sisters had to say before putting those diets to the test.
I want to lose weight because when I look at pictures of myself, I feel disgusted. I want to look like the old me. And Mindy and I want to lose weight together. If we do things together, it's a team, and it's part of being a twin. You have some support.
None of my clothes were fitting me anymore, and it was lots less expensive to go on a diet than it was to buy an all-new wardrobe. We got our 35th class reunion coming up this summer, and we know that we could look better. We don't look that bad, but we know we could look better.
Looking at pictures of myself, I don't see myself. I don't like to look at them. I don't like the way I look, and it's really hard to admit that it's even me.
Okay, you're going to see how the sisters did in a minute, but first, I didn't even go backstage today because I wanted to be surprised. Let's meet 2 of the most popular diet gurus around. Please welcome the author of the Zone Diet, that would be Dr. Barry Sears, and the author of the new Beverly Hills Diet, that would be Judy Maisel. Hi, you 2. Nice to see you. Look good, Judy. I like that dress. Now, we're gonna show you the twins in just a sec, but first, Barry, let's get started with you. For anyone who happened to miss the show the first time around, we can't imagine who that could be. But for anybody who did, can you just give us the highlights of the Zone, what they needed to do?
Really, the summary is, again, from the standpoint of ease of use, just eat less pasta, less breads, more fruits and vegetables. We eat smaller meals throughout the day, and more importantly, you have some protein, some low-fat protein at every meal. And what's the maximum amount of low-fat protein? No more than you can fit in the palm of your hand, and that's the thickness.
But I heard you have to eat a lot of protein.
Not a lot of protein at all, because again,
not a lot?
You know, for the average American female, that's about 3 ounces of low-fat protein per meal. For the average American male, that's about 4 ounces. That's not a high-protein diet.
No, that's not so bad. Judy, tell us about the new Beverly Hills Diet.
Well, you start every day with an enzymatic fruit, pineapples, strawberries, watermelon. Eat a lot until you're really full. You stay away from diet sodas and artificial sweeteners and low-fat, no-fat products that have chemical additives if you want them. you have the real thing. And you can eat all the carbohydrates you want without restriction. Pasta, bread, potatoes.
You can eat all the pasta?
All the pasta you want.
All the bread?
All the bread. But the trick is, once you eat protein, 80% of what you eat for the balance of the day should be protein.
Okay, let's see how they did. We're going to bring out our first set of twins. Now, this is Lori before she went on her diet. And this is Lori today. Come on out, Miss Lori. Wow. We're all going, wow, Lori, you look good. Now, she was on the zone because she's sitting next to Barry. But first, let's bring out your twin sister. This is Lynn before. Let's see Lynn's picture before. There's Lynn before. And this is Lynn today. Come on out, Miss Lynn. Oh, my goodness. Wow. You look good, Lynn. Now, you were on the new Beverly Hills diet. You guys look good.
Thank you.
Look really good. Let's start with you. How much weight did you lose?
I lost 19 pounds total.
19 pounds total? And how was it for you?
I liked it. I liked it a lot. It wasn't a very hard diet. I enjoyed the food that I had. Everything that I had was wonderful.
It wasn't hard to follow?
No, it wasn't. It was a step-by-step. It's a wonderful diet.
Are you all pineappled out?
No.
No?
Nope. Give me one now. I love it.
Even now? What I liked about what I heard about this diet is that it really spells, that's what I would need, because I have no willpower, but it really spells it out specifically, does it not, about the things that you can, it sort of takes you day by day.
Every day it's planned for you. And you know you got 35 days, and it's all set. It's a wonderful diet. It's a
for the 35 days.
Thanks to Judy. It's so well written. It's a wonderful book.
Lori, how much weight did you lose?
15 pounds.
And you lost 19, she lost 15. Was it tough for you to follow?
No, it was easy to follow, and I didn't crave anything. I never craved the sweets. I didn't crave the chips, and the best thing about it, I felt great. My energy level was higher than it's ever been.
Now, did your weight come off slowly? Because I'm one of these people, I get on the scale, which is a bad Barry to do, but I get up in the morning, I get on the scale. I putter around for 15 minutes, I get back on the scale. I take a bath, I get back on the scale. You know, of course, nothing changes, but I'm one of these people, I like to see results. Did you see results very quickly?
I didn't see results very fast, but we have a support group, and Dave would call me regularly. He says, don't get on this scale. It's not about losing pounds, it's about losing body fat. And so then I didn't lose weight for about a week and a half, and I was really discouraged because Lynn was losing weight and I wasn't. But he just kept saying, stick with it, stick with it. And I did, and then when it started, but I could feel it in my clothes.
Oh, you could. You
I
noticed
could feel
the
it right
difference.
away in my clothes.
And you know, people tell me that I get
scale.
too hung up on the numbers when you really should concentrate how it's feeling on your hips and your thighs. But it's, I want to see the numbers. Did you guys exercise?
No.
Neither one of you exercise?
Well, towards after the about after the
we
first
hate
week.
them.
I wanted to exercise, but I didn't.
But you didn't exercise. Okay, what were you going to say, Lori?
I did a little bit after about the third week. Then I started exercising, and then it really started. Then I could really tell the difference.
Did you find your diet convenient, Lynn?
It wasn't as, depending on what you do. Like for mine, a lot of times I'm gone for 12 hours a day, so I would have to have everything all ready to go with me for that 12 hours a day, because I work in a mall. I work at a off jewelry stores, and it's something to, you know, plan ahead. So at night when I'd come home, I'd have to get everything prepared for the next day.
I'm telling you, guys really look good. When you look at your before pictures, don't you go, woo, I look cute today. We're going to talk about maintaining the weight loss a little bit later on the show, but when we come back, you'll see the transformation of twins Mindy and Cindy. They're coming out. They had a lot of expectations for losing weight, and one of them lost, listen to this number, 54 pounds. Wow. For the other sister, 54 pounds. For the other sister, though, things didn't turn out quite as she expected. We'll explain. Be right back.
She lost at the speed that most people who go on my program lose.
So you're not
Everybody
surprised.
loses a minimum of 15 to 20 pounds in the first 35 days.
The best way to stop suffering from allergies is never start. This is nasal crom. You heard right. Nasal crom. It's allergy prevention. Nasal crom doesn't just relieve allergies. It flat out prevents them, preventing the natural defenses in your nose from going haywire. So you can live like a person with no allergies. Nasal crom's like nothing else. No drowsiness, no jitters, no dependency. Nasal crom. The best way to stop suffering is never to start.
Hi, honey. I'm at the game with Chip.
Honey, I'm at the game with
Bob.
Bob.
Gonna be late, okay?
I'm gonna be late.
I love you.
Really? How nice.
Hey, Bob, you gonna stay out late? You gotta get Rubbermaid. Hey, tomorrow night, doubleheader.
Yeah, okay.
Cool.
Rubbermaid. Ideas that last.
Tonight, catch the great taste of Gorton's flaky white fillets with crunchy coatings, like garlic and herb or lemon pepper.
Just the Gordon's fisherman. There's only one place for fun and daytime, the Rosie O'Donnell Show.
Okay, first we have to do ujjayi breathing.
That sounds like Satan making cappuccino. What is that?
Next all new Rosie, it's two-time Oscar winner Sally Field, Baywatch's David Hasselhoff, and the music of Alana Davis. Plus, coming soon, Robert Redford, Sandra Bullock, and Cher.
Thursday at 4 p.m. on NBC 33.
Spring remodeling for the kitchen and bath you've always wanted at the Kitchen and Bath Shop. Our exquisite showrooms display some of the finest cabinets, appliances, and fixtures in Northeast Indiana. Our full-time designers can help you create your dream kitchen and bath. Designers with years of specialized technical knowledge, saving you time and money. We also have attractive financial plans available at Kitchen and Bath. Stop in today and see how Kitchen and Bath can add the quality and design you deserve. Kitchen and Bath Shop on Coliseum Boulevard West.
Now you've got something to talk about.
It was an experiment, and so far this experiment is working out pretty good. We put two sets of twins on two of the hottest diets so that you could see which one would be best for you. Now, Lynn and Lori both lost weight, so let's see how Mindy and Cindy did. Let's start off with Mindy. This is Mindy before. Mindy's standing there, getting ready to start her diet. And this is Mindy today. Come on out, Mindy. So you're sitting next to Judy, so you were on the Beverly Hills diet.
Yes.
You look good, Miss Mindy.
Thank you. I
We've
feel
been talking
great.
about you in the office. Tell everybody how much weight you lost.
54 pounds.
Do that. I know. I love Judy grabbing your hand like my baby.
Well, I feel like, you know, I'm looking at this.
Oh, I know.
Born again skinny.
Yeah. How did you do it, Mindy?
Judy was wonderful. Lots and lots of support. It was so easy to follow. I mean, I work full time. I'm a teacher. And so I'd pack my stuff and I'd be on my way, and then it was so easy. I have never been on a diet this easy before.
Yeah, what was so easy about it? Help us understand.
Well, I got to eat my favorite foods and still lost weight.
Which are?
The chips and salsa, pasta, spaghetti, baked potatoes and butter, corn on the cob and butter. I mean, everything I had, you know, bread and butter.
I don't understand, Judy, how she can eat that stuff and lose weight.
Because it's all in
Did you have surgery?
It's all in the combinations.
It's the combination.
It's combinations. Carbohydrates, there's this myth that carbohydrates are fattening and bad for you, but they're only fattening and bad for you when you mix them with the proteins, because the proteins inhibit the digestion of the carbohydrates for two reasons.
But would you not admit, though, that she lost an unusually large amount of weight?
No.
You would not admit that?
No.
Why?
Well, I mean, she had a certain amount of weight to lose. She had a lot to lose. And she lost at the speed that most people who go on my program lose.
So you're not
Everybody
surprised.
loses a minimum of 15 to 20 pounds in the first 35 days.
Are you surprised she lost so much weight so quickly?
Yes, because again, in reality, you can only lose about a pound of body fat per week. It's not how much weight you lose, it's how much body fat. And so we have to be very careful when we look at weight loss. We have a number of factors. We have fat loss, but then we also have water loss. So if you have a lot of retained water, this is one of the problems, basically a rapid weight loss. And that's why the zone diet is really based upon, again, slow, consistent, about a pound per week. It's virtually impossible to lose any more than that because we're just
That's
pure
what
body
well,
weight.
but I was a diet soda, you know, a bad habit, 5, 6 a day, and I'm down to where I will drink regular soda if I do, and that's maybe once or twice a week, if that.
And so
you know,
how do
and
you
so
feel,
that
Mindy?
was.
How do you feel?
Great. I haven't felt this great in 10 years.
In 10 years. Good. We haven't seen Cindy yet, and part of the reason we haven't seen Cindy yet is because Cindy gained weight. But you know what? She is not upset about it at all. In fact, she's kind of happy about this. Please come on out, Cindy. Turn to the side again. There you go. Kind of hard to lose weight, Cindy, when you got a baby in there. How pregnant are you? We're happy about the baby. How pregnant are you?
I'm 5 months.
5 months pregnant?
I actually, the first taping I came and I didn't know, and I was.
But you had been losing weight, though, right before you found out you were pregnant. Did you
I
not?
had lost about 15 to 16 pounds through about the 3rd week of February, and then I slowly gained, and I still have like about 1 of it off, so I've maintained from my starting weight, which my first 2 pregnancies, it's a lot. It's a very big improvement. I gained very much my first one.
Can she stay on your diet, Barry, even though she's pregnant?
She can, because what we did, and we talked to her physician, and again, that what we did was to increase the amount of protein and carbohydrate and fat to maintain that weight, to make sure she had not any increase in weight. Because one of the big problems facing any woman with pregnancy are 2 things really called pregnancy-induced hypertension and gestational diabetes.
Yep.
And so what we're looking to do is to keep those levels of insulin in a zone, not to have those come about. So in this case here, in conjunction with her physician, said yes, by having more protein, more carbohydrates, and more fat, not looking to gain weight, but looking just to maintain weight.
Did I read that you found eating the protein, a lot of protein was tough for you? That at one point you were eating popcorn, then you had to have protein with it?
I'm a very picky meat eater, and I will admit it. I like mostly beef and little chicken. We do have farm beef here and there, and that's, you know, lower in the fat, and it's not like the store so much. But it was hard, like just to go eat an apple. So I would eat like cheese. I had to have protein with that apple. You know, I couldn't just drink a glass of juice. I had to even it out with the protein and the fat.
Well, you guys all did very well. Congratulations on your baby. I always love it when a baby comes. I love baby news. When we come back, Barry and Judy are going to tell us the best way to maintain the weight loss, and we'll take some questions from the audience. They got lots of questions today. We'll be right back.
Thought that diets and exercise were hand in hand. How were Lynn and Lori able to lose the weight, and how are they able to maintain it without exercising?
Right now at Payless, when you buy 1 pair of shoes, you get the 2nd pair at half off. All men's, women's, and kids. The Payless Shoe Source buy a pair, get a pair half off sale. Doesn't it feel good to pay less?
How you doing?
I'm still saving money.
How about a call from L.A. to Mexico City? It's $23.80 with AT&T.
It's only $8.80 with 10321.
Impressive.
Just dial 10321, then the number as usual.
How easy.
Why choose between a strong laxative and a gentle one? Dulcolax is both. #1 doctor-recommended Dulcolax. Get strong, get gentle, get Dulcolax.
Exclusively at Collier Cycling and Fitness, the GT Streamline series for the casual cyclist. The Streamline is designed for total comfort. A lightweight frame conducive to comfortable upright sitting, easy twist grip shifting, and a completely comfortable saddle. Classic comfort and sleek high-performance style make the Streamline a ride that's altogether fun. Isn't that what bicycling is all about? Collier Cycling and Fitness, putting the comfort back into bicycling.
At Klopfenstein's new home furniture store, we found that shoppers look for a variety of things when they're buying new furniture. Of course, low prices are important, and so is quality and selection, and convenient finance terms too. But when it comes to finally choosing new furniture at Klopfenstein's, the overwhelming deciding factor is comfort. Klopfenstein's new homerooms furniture store. Nobody does furniture better. Nobody.
Ever dreamed of owning an RV? Thought you couldn't afford one? Surprise, surprise, surprise! Tom Raper, Richmond, Indiana has motorhomes for $245 a month. Fifth wheels, $99. Travel trailers, $89. Campers, $39. Remember, the family that plays together stays together. Why rent? Own your home. Mobile homes, $172. Sectional homes, $245.
Save today, Tom Raper's way.
Truck caps, $99. Call 1-800-RAPER RV. Sale ends soon.
She might like some shoes. Be nice. These shoes are cool.
I think my wife would like that.
I'll take a pair of earrings. It looks like my mom's.
For Mother's Day, get 25% off our entire selection of women's sleepwear and robes. And the Canon AF10 APS camera is half off the regular price. Now just $34.97.
A mother rescues her son from drugs. Gayle reunites them in studio. Now, in the spirit of reunion, mothers and daughters talk about what it means to search for and find each other. Mother's Day reunions on the next Gayle King Show.
Big question we were talking about during the break is how do you maintain it? Because it's great to lose the weight, but then you're thinking, okay, now what? So, Barry, how difficult is it for them to maintain what they've done?
Well,
Lori,
again,
Cindy, we can't help you, Cindy, after the baby gets here.
I think it's been our experience, at least for our diabetic patients and cardiovascular patients, who we really developed this whole program for. It's been incredibly easy to maintain their weight because what you're looking is learning lifetime habits. It's not that you're basically taking a diet that you think of deprivation. I'll lose the weight and then go back to my old habits.
Yeah.
You're learning new habits. Say, once I basically achieve this, I'm eating as if I'm at my ideal body weight. And once you reach it, you're already eating as if you're there. So nothing changes.
And that's what people need to learn. So you don't think of yourself as diet and deprivation. Do you think you can maintain it, Lori?
Automatically, when you sit down to a meal now, I'll look at the meat and say, is it as big as my hand, my palm of my hand? I mean, automatically, your eyes go right there, and you divide your plate into three, and your protein is part of it.
And so you already find yourself doing that?
Mentally, you do it immediately.
Can't you see going out with Lori and she's picking up a piece of steak? Let's see. Is it all right for my hand? Judy, what about the maintenance on your program?
Well, once again, they've both learned a lifestyle eating program because throughout the period that they've lost weight, they've incorporated all their favorite foods. Chips and salsa, bratwurst for you, the things that they love.
Bratwurst, really?
Yes.
That was one of your favorite foods?
Well, it's one that I thought, I'm kind of hungry for that. Judy asked me one day what I wanted.
They know how to organize the way that they eat. They start their day with their enzymatic fruits, and they limit the amount of carbohydrate they have only once they've eaten protein. But for the rest of the time, they just eat their pasta and their potatoes.
Yeah, it's just a matter of knowing how to group it together on your program. Yeah. Luann where's Luann? Stand up, Luann. I love Luann's question. Go ahead.
I always thought that diets and exercise were hand in hand.
Me
How were
too.
Lynn and Lori able to lose the weight, and how are they able to maintain it without exercising?
Yes. Good question.
In the case of Lynn, because my program is based on improving your digestion by the combinations of food, she's improved her metabolism because her food's efficiently digesting. So the third stage of digestion, metabolism, is just sped up, and she's just losing weight.
Okay, Barry, how can they do
Really,
it?
the key of losing weight is really lowering the hormone insulin. And I use the 80-20 rule. 80% of your ability to lower the level of insulin comes from your diet, and 20% comes from exercise. Never let the tail wag the dog. Therefore, if you're exercising very hard but having a diet that's increasing insulin, all the benefits are being lost. Now, the best exercise for most Americans, you walk 30 minutes a day. Walk 15 minutes in one direction, you turn around, you walk back. Just do it every day.
Yeah, we can do that. Can't we do that? We can do that. When we come back, the most important lesson our twins learned while losing the weight. Be right back.
United is proud to be the official carrier of the Gayle King Show, working toward a more professional travel experience. We're headed in a different direction. United Airlines rising. Our guests stay at the beautiful Avon Old Farms Hotel, Connecticut's most romantic wedding and dining facility. It's on the mountain in historic Avon, Connecticut.
It has become the musical by which all other musicals are measured. West Side Story. Maria. The immortal music. Met a girl named Maria. The the electrifying dancing, the love story that will live in our memories forever. West Side Story.
Coming May 16th and 17th to Fort Wayne's Embassy Theater. Tickets on sale now at the Embassy, all Ticketmaster outlets, or charged by phone.
Urban Brothers Furniture and Row have joined forces to save you from 30 to 50% on every sofa, chair, and sleeper in the entire Row line. Huge factory-authorized discounts. The lowest prices ever. Choose from 400 designer fabrics. Have it made your way and get it in about 30 days. Own a quality Row sofa with a lifetime warranty for as low as $5.99. Plus, you make no payments and pay no interest for 6 months. Sit in luxury now. Pay nothing for 6 months. Only at Urban Brothers Furniture. Buy a Row sofa from Urban Brothers Furniture.
If you're hurt in a car accident, do you know your rights, what you're entitled to, whether to give a recorded statement? You probably don't. Insurance companies love that. But the right legal advice can make all the difference. I'm Chuck Balkin. You know my firm, Balkin & Doran. We've handled cases like yours for over 30 years. Talk to us. We can help, and it won't cost you a cent unless you win. Call us for free at 1-800-INJURED.
On the next America's Funniest.
You're not going to believe this.
Strange rituals. Bizarre comedic possessions. And babies turning into mice. Believe it or not?
I couldn't believe it.
On the next America's Funniest Home Videos.
Stop trying to stare me down.
The #1 comedy of its kind.
Friday at 3 p.m. on NBC 33.
Hey, what are you getting your mom for Mother's Day?
Well, didn't you hear? The American Lung Association's Blooms for Breath is making Mother's Day easy.
Blooms for Breath?
Yeah, the American Lung Association is selling these red potted geraniums for just $3.
That's a great idea. Where do I get them?
Well, on Friday you can get them at Newhouser Nurseries or Little Professor Bookstore, and Saturday at all Newhouser locations.
I better get on the phone and place my order before Mother's Day and help the American Lung Association help people breathe easier.
Those big clusters of toffee-glazed popcorn. Sinfully delicious, fat-free crunch and munch. You should feel guilty, but you don't.
Now you've got something to talk about.
If you've got questions or comments about our show, we would love to hear from you. You can call us toll-free at 1-888-99-GAYLE, or you can visit the website. The address, www.gayleking.com. Well, we'd like to think in any experience in life, good or bad, that you learned something. So, Lori, what did you learn on this particular diet for you?
Not so much learned. What surprised me so much was that I could actually drink water. I never thought I'd be able to drink 8 glasses of water a day. And it was easy.
Are you just walking around with a water bottle?
You would think so, but when I'm eating the bars, the Zone bars, and they're wonderful, that I actually craved the water.
Wow,
so I would maybe drink 3 glasses with some of the bars.
So water was key for both the diets, is it not?
I think.
Water key?
No.
Not for Judy's diet. Mindy, okay, Judy, not for Judy's diet. Mindy, what was the most important thing you learned?
Well, I started to eat more natural foods, fresh vegetables, ones without preservatives or chemicals, and no NutraSweet, no non-fat, low-fat, no diet sodas. And I mean, it's just in a week, I felt 100% better.
Better. Lynn?
Mine would be salt. I didn't think that anything could taste good without salt.
Me neither. It does?
Yes, and matter of fact, now, like Easter, I had ham. It was too salty. And I had a soda, and it was salty tasting, or there was a bad taste to it.
Yeah, so your taste buds are different.
And of course, you're eating a lot of natural things.
Oh, thanks, guys. Everybody in the audience doesn't go away empty-handed. They get a copy of Judy Mazel's The New Beverly Hills Diet Book. And while you're reading that book, we got something for you to snack on. You get a Zone bar, courtesy of Dr. Barry Sears. Thank you, Barry and Judy. Yeah, somebody said, excellent, we like that. Thank you, everybody. Congratulations again, Cindy, on the baby. Remember, Gayle is a unisex name. That'll do it for today. We'll see you next time. Take it easy.
A transcript of this program can be purchased for $6 and a videotape for $29.95 plus $5 handling. Don't forget to include the name, the subject, and the air date.
On the next Gayle King Show, join us as we make a young woman's dream come true when we reunite her with her long-lost mother. It's a Gayle King Mother's Day reunion. We'll see you then.